Testosterone. You've definitely heard that word before. But what exactly is testosterone? So, testosterone, as well as estrogen, are sex hormones that exist in all of us. That means that even though testosterone is a masculine hormone and estrogen is a feminine hormone, they both exist in every one of us. So I have estrogen and testosterone in my body, so do you. So girls do have testosterone in their body, but it's all about the amount. Because as I see it, every one of us has a certain level of sex hormones he can reach. So if he will have, let's say, this is testosterone and this is estrogen level to look better. If one goes down, the other one has to go up. It's like with the scale. And they are connected. They are connected this way. That when one will go down, other one will go up. So now you see how you can get low testosterone with the way how it happens most of the time modern days. Because there are a lot of things that lower your testosterone, and there are also a lot of things that bring up your estrogen. So no matter if you lower your testosterone and then estrogen goes up as the result, or you expand your estrogen and then testosterone has to go down as a result. You want to avoid both of these things. So there are things to bring up testosterone and things to lower estrogen. And as I've said, modern times bring us a lot of things, that bring up our estrogen and lower our testosterone. So I will start with the things you want to avoid because they are bringing up your estrogen. And the first one would be sugar. You probably knew about that. Because when you eat sugar on a regular basis while eating big amounts, your insulin goes up. And guess what? Insulin works on testosterone same as estrogen does. So if it's testosterone and this is insulin, when insulin goes up, testosterone has to go down. It's connected this way. So you want to avoid eating much carbs and sugar to avoid spiking up your insulin. I hope you understand it. But it's only a tip of an iceberg. Then you have statins. And you may ask, what the hell are statins? Why should I care? You should care because they are in alcohol. Beer especially. So if you drink alcohol, you get statins into your body. And these statins are chemicals that actually stop your testosterone production. So you can see a connection. Drinking alcohol stops your testosterone production. You want to definitely avoid that. So limit the amount of alcohol you drink and limit the amount of days you drink alcohol. I'd say that 3 times a month is that level you want to get. That's actually okay. Another thing that lowers your testosterone is stress. And exactly cortisol that spikes up when you get stressed. Again, cortisol goes up, testosterone goes down. So we want to lower your cortisol to bring up your testosterone. And you can lower your stress by many things. You can do walks, you can meditate, you can journal, as I've asked you to do previous in the past. I asked you to write things you're grateful for. It's like journaling, and gratitude journaling is about a different thing, and it's more or less what I've asked you to do. There are many things that lower your stress, and so you can definitely find something for yourself. Also, okay, I will cover that later. Now let's go to sleep. Because when you sleep not much, you have a bad night's sleep, it's a blocker to your testosterone because you can produce a good amount of testosterone when you've slept only for like 4 hours. From now on, I want you to sleep more than 7 hours every night. Of course, if it's possible, more than 8. And you will see results in your testosterone. Of course, you won't see testosterone, but you will be more masculine, you will be more willing to do hard tasks, so you will see the results. Another thing that comes with lowering testosterone because of bringing up estrogen is soy. And it's kind of a trap of modern days because soy is one of sources of protein, and protein is needed when you go to the gym. But don't get that protein from soy, because soy is one of the most estrogenic foods you can find. It spikes up your estrogen drastically. And you know what happens when you spike up your estrogen. So definitely avoid eating soy. And of course, there are many things that happen that cause to lower testosterone, but these I've mentioned are one of the most common, and also the last of these common is being fat. And it's because in your fat, in your stomach, in your body, there is kept a hormone that helps turning, like, bringing up estrogens or lowering testosterone, and also changing testosterone into estrogen. I hope you understand me. You don't have to understand it in a chemical way. I just want you to know that when you're fat, it's easier for your body to change testosterone into estrogen, and it will happen naturally. So, there are things you can do to bring up your testosterone, but in a manner of lowering estrogen and in a manner of getting rid of things I've mentioned before in this video. And one of the most popular ones would be exercising, because it helps you burn carbs, it lowers your stress, and it lowers your fatness. So it's like 3 things it stops by itself, and also the 4th one, it brings up testosterone itself. That's why the video from the last week is very important. Exercising, definitely exercises that bring up most of your body muscles to work, that make you sweat, that are hard, that bring up muscle pain. These are the ones that will help you bring the testosterone up. Also, there are things you can take, like medicines that you can take to naturally make your body producing more testosterone. The 2 I'd recommend are zinc and lysine. With lysine, I'm not sure, I just eat it in tablets, but about zinc, you can find it in red meat or, for example, in egg yolks. So they are found naturally. You of course should do some things to also lower your stress. So as I've mentioned, meditating, journaling, gratitude journaling, exercising here, because it will lower your stress and also improve the quality of your sleep. Okay, I believe that topic was covered pretty in an understandable way. See you next week, guys.